Josh Green here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Harris Akbar here at the Institute of Sport in Sheffield. Harris, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Very well, mate. Very well. As I spoke to everybody today, being selected to go to the European Games is a huge honour and a huge achievement. How does it feel for yourself?
Yeah, it feels special because this is our first qualifying event, and to be part of Team GB as well for the past 7 years and finally getting selected for one of these is just honourable, really.
You say 7 years for yourself. Some people go through shorter cycles to get where they are, but for you, a huge amount of graft has gone into this. How does it feel that it's finally paid off?
I mean, unfortunately, well, not even unfortunately, fortunately I was behind another boxer the past couple of years, and he went on to win the Olympic silver medal, so it just goes to show how competitive it is up here, and to finally get my chance, and yeah, just want to go out there and prove myself.
Yeah, and do you feel like now you're in the best position to do that? It must give you a huge amount of confidence being selected first of all, but with all the work behind you, you feel like you're in a good position.
Yeah, of course, because we have a world-class program, so we got world-class S&C coaches, world-class physios and nutritionists and everyone else behind the program, and it's mostly because of them and the coaches that I feel how I am feeling right now, and I am more than confident thinking I'll go there and put on the best performance I have.
I'd like to get a little bit of insight into your boxing story. Where did it start for you?
Oh, it's just a small city in Yorkshire called Bradford. Yeah, so I started off there, and didn't have the best start to the boxing, to be fair. I was lost my first 5 in the first 10, so it was a 50-50 record, and then ended up just bursting onto the scene later on after that, and yeah, had a good youth career. So ended up winning the Commonwealths there, the Youth Commonwealths, the World Bronze and the European Silver, and that's what really propelled me onto the GB boxing scene. And from there I haven't looked back, and up here they've made me a little better, and every year a little better, and yeah, got to here. Ended up winning the Europeans last year, which was the biggest achievement I've ever done, and yeah, it's just a blessing, really.
Let's talk about that achievement at the Europeans. Huge achievement for yourself.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
I still can't even put it into words. I still can't even put, it feels like a memory now, but it was only a year ago and it was unreal. Even the build up to it, a couple of fights and then straight into when I won the medal, I was like, my second ever major for Team GB as well, and it was unreal. And then ended up beating the world champion in the semi-finals and beat one of the teammates as well. So it just goes to show you how, like I keep saying, it's a world-class program. Even in my weight, the European silver medalist is in my weight as well. So it just shows you how competitive it is.
You mentioned being a world-class program. All you have to do is look around the room and look at the names on the wall that are now gold medalists, and they've gone on to achieve world championships and everything else. Yeah. It must make you believe that you can do the same.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it helps that they plastered every Olympic medalists on the wall as well, but it's like a little motivation, that's all it is. You see Anthony Joshua, Josh BUATSI, from 2 cycles ago, and you think, oh look, I want that, I really do, I want to put my name on the board.
I assume when you're talking earlier about the fighter that got the silver medal, you're talking about Ben Whittaker. Pat McCormack, sorry. Pat's achieved a lot in his early professional career.
Yeah.
How quickly do you think he can move?
Oh, very quickly. I mean, he was one of the six medalists we had in the last Olympic cycle, and they're all unbelievable, and they went on to win. They went on to do unreal things, like Lauren Price just became the first female British champion as well, British title holder. Galal Yafai went on to headline MGM in the first fight. Who does that? And Ben Whittaker's bursting onto the scene, and there's all these Carrius and everything as well, Big Frage, and it just goes to show you what you can do, what you can achieve when you qualify, get a medal, and it just propels you in the professional career.
Having been around those guys and girls that you mentioned there, and seen what they're now achieving in the professional game, does it give you a bit of an itch to get to that stage yourself? Or?
Yeah, of course. You always think about it. Amateur really is is building up the revenue of what you can achieve, and then the pros is where you really go out there, make the big bucks, put yourself on the big stage, and really put your name out there.
Certainly is. Well, best of luck for the upcoming European Games, Harris. Really appreciate it, and we'll hopefully speak to you soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, see you soon.